Hello, Sushi Race. So this is like a racing game with cars that look like a sushi. And then I see there's like 3 laps and then there's like lots of different maps. And then on the left it was some kind of ability or something. Okay, this is 504. Cards RPG, the Misty Battlefield. So this is card game, right? Turn-based. So you just attack enemies with your cards and they have probably the cost, like in red. This is like a map where you move, like you move your character like on those tiles and then you progress to the fights, and after each fight you get new cards. There's a free demo and it's 3509. Pirarucu's Money Rush. So this is simple game where you just run and you can double jump, or like maybe you can jump just in air, like the one jump, and then there's power-ups. Then you just need to collect the coins on these like platforms. This is 270. Toad Soul Hopper. So this is those, how is this called? You have just to bounce on the bottom of this I forgot how it's called. So you just have to hop around and then if you fall you have to start over. This is 270. Snail's Knockout. Okay, so it's like a runner and shooter. You have to run around and dodge the obstacles and you can shoot zombies. This is 270. Octo's Balloon Challenge. Okay, so you are shooting balloons and then you try to balance this like a crane or whatever it is. I think that's what you're doing, and then you get the points by saving these souls up top, right? Okay, this is also 270. Load Shedding. This is simulation action adventure. It also slightly looks like a survival, so you can make these generators and stuff, and then you need to place them in designed spots. There's like 4 out of 100 placed, so it's kind of like open world map, and then you have to go around and place these objects where they belong. Okay, this is 069. WARNO. Okay, this is just cinematic. So it's like a tactics war game. You have like a units of tanks and you can get new ones, and then you just have to like control the whole territory and attack the enemies. Okay, this is 39.99. Tennis Manager 2024. Okay, so this is like a manager for tennis. You don't actually play the game of tennis, you just manage the players. And then you look how they perform and then manage their like matches and stuff. So this is 35.99. Ships at Sea. Okay, so I assume you're like playing on a sea, so it's immersive sim and novel. Okay, this is just cinematic. Okay, you can kind of paint your ship or something, you can drive it and then bring the resources, transport cargo, right? You can also catch fish. Okay, this is 22.49. Orion 71 Shooter Mayhem Arena. Action shooter. Okay, this moving of this like a character that you're playing looks like he's like a sliding on the surface. So it's like a 3D survivor. There's like a bunch of enemies coming at you and then you need to kill them. And then these like a neon cubes are like a stuff, looks like a power-ups that you can pick up. This is 299. Conga Cat. Okay, so this is difficult platformer, right? You need to jump around and then you can dash and slide, and you need to like jump and dash in the air and like hug the wall and then just proceed to the finish line. This is 239. Rocket Rumble. This is 4-player local PvP funny. So it's kind of like a racing game. There's like power-ups everywhere and then you can fight each other on the way. And then there's lots of different characters that you can pick. Okay, this is 24.50 and there's a free demo. The tribe must survive. Immersive simple building choices matter. So it's like a strategy game. You have to collect the resources. There's these talents. And you move like on these hexatiles. So do you have multiple characters? I think so. Yeah, okay, so this is 1999 Extreme Rally Raid. So this is a racing game, kind of like a mud racing, or like in desert, so like off-road. Okay, this is 943 and there's a free demo. StarTech Resurgence. So this is like a story-based game. It's like mostly dialogue, and then you have few options to like select. You don't see like any gameplay, like any you moving of the character. It's mostly like story. So this is 1916. There's a free demo. Galacticare. Also, this is like a simulation or like a building simulation. You have to build this like a facility and then put all kinds of stuff. Like you can make the rooms and furnishing, and you need to take care of the aliens. It's like a medical facility. Okay, this is 2609. Redneck Joe versus the Swamp Zombies. Third person shooter, so you just need to kill all the zombies. And then this map is kinda small, and then you have different kinds of weapons. I don't know if you level up and get the new weapons, maybe. So this is $2.99 and there's a free demo. Zet Zillions, so roguelike deck builder card game. So you have all kinds of card games. They have their card cost. I assume you have like a 3 mana or whatever resource you use to cast cards per turn. You can combine the cards, and then it seems like after each fight you get new cards, and you just go through the map. You probably can pick a path like where you go, like for the events or fights. Yes, like this, like a star chart. So this is $8.99. Pine Hearts. This is exploration Metroidvania. Okay, so you can play golf and play all kinds of mini games and fish. Seems like a party game or something, but no, it's like mostly one character here. This is single player. Okay, so this is $17.99. Devil Blade Reboot. So this is like a space shooter. You have this like a spaceship, just kill everything. Usually these games are like a bullet hell. Kinda. And then there's also boss fights and bunch of levels, and you try to get a high score. This is 1342. A Witch and the Lilies. This is adventure JRPG. Okay, so this is just bunch of characters, and okay, this is how the fight looks like in the background. You just deal damage to the enemies, and these are all like characters in the story, so like I guess there's like a lot of clicking in the story. This is 2124. Duck Detective, the Secret Salami. Okay, so you play like a duck detective, and it's like a pointed click. It looks like this, like a 2D cartoon characters. So you go interact with like everyone and trying to find the clues for the crimes. Okay, this is 877. Kong's Wrath, City of Mayhem. So you play like a monkey, gorilla, and you're like destroying helicopters and stuff. This is 424. Serum. So it's like a survival simulation. So you have to kill everything. You have different kind of weapons, and then you have to craft stuff, and you have to craft your own like healing or serum. And okay, this is 1999. Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. So this is dungeon crawler, party based. Okay, so you can have multiple characters. If you're playing alone, it can be playing single player. It is a single player. So you have like a 6 characters, and then you move like in these styles, like forward or backwards, and then you can turn, and then there's all kinds of traps and stuff and monsters that you need to kill. And it's like a turn-based combat. So this is $33.99. Hauntii. Action, adventure, exploration. Okay, it's kinda like black and white, and there's slightly more of the other colors, and you just go around and explore stuff, and there's enemies attacking. You probably have to find stuff to interact with. Okay, so this is $15.99. Crown Wars, the Black Prince. This is turn-based strategy. Okay, this is just a cinematic. You can craft stuff. Any gameplay? No? Okay, so this is how the gameplay looks, right? So you have 4 units, or like maybe even more later, and then you can kinda hide behind the rocks and attack the enemies. And then you have different abilities at the bottom. So this is $39.99. BattleTubers. So this is online co-op multiplayer shooter. So you have all kinds of different characters, and then there's these unicorns chasing you, and you're like a party, and then you just need to kill them. It's like a 3D survivor. This is $9.75. Keep Health. Action, adventure, roguelike. So this also looks like a survivor, but like time is ticking down. And then after each wave you can spend like currency to get new upgrades and new weapons. This is $0.79. Kubikon 3D. So it's like a puzzle game where you have to move these cubes in their correct like a color slots, and then it's like lots of different levels and lots of puzzles. So you have to like move all the tiles and check the tiles below them which color they are, and then there's this like a leaderboard or like a score, like you try to complete it in least amount of moves and the fastest. So there's a free demo and it's $8.99. Terra Randoma. This is turn-based open world. I would guess that it was a dungeon, but I guess not. So whenever you move, the enemies move, and then you have to kill them. You have some kind of abilities at the bottom, like this full bar of abilities, and you need to collect some kind of resources and loot, and then there's like events. Okay, so this is $9.36. Casino Simulator. So this is similar to all other like simulation games. You just have to clean this facility, and then you can install like casino stuff, like tables and stuff, and yeah, like even if it's like a coffee simulator, like they can even make like a simulator where they sell the phones or like PCs or stuff. Like they're coming. Whatever is not yet out, it's coming. So this is $5.51. One Chance. This looks like Android port, like this blue dot that you control, like it needs to be controlled with a finger, right? And the screen looks like it's made for Android, so everything screams like a phone game. So yeah, you just have to hold this dot and not get hit by anything and get high score. So this is $5.85. TOON. Okay, so this looks cartoonish. The hands look like they're like from Mickey Mouse or something. So you just have to kill all these reapers on the map. You have health, and then you need to pick a munition, because if you run out, you have to fight with your fists. Okay, this is $1.19. Taora Survival. Okay, so you have to kill a bunch of enemies. I assume get resources. There's this like a huge base, so you need to go around and loot stuff. And there's like a night time where you have to have the flashlight on, Then you can build your vehicle, you have different weapons, you can set zombies on flame. Okay, there's a free demo, it's 12.41. And those are all paid games for today. Links to Steam store page for all these games are in the description. Okay, see ya.